Alright, we got YouTubers who recorded their last minutes. This is from Chilling Scares, man. Let's go.
Gwynver Beach is a white sand beach just north of St. Cove in West Cornwall, England. Because you have to go through some winding roads and sand dunes to get there, lots of people drive by that area without even realizing it's there. But for a YouTuber named Jacob Cockle, this was home. In 2011, Jacob started a channel called Whirlpool Hitman, where he would upload footage of his adventures swimming in whirlpools and doing other extreme stunts, such as
swimming in whirlpools. Okay, no wonder this is your last moment, bro.
Extreme surfing and cave exploration. As of today, the channel is close to 150,000 subscribers. According to his family, Jacob lived his life on the edge, and his stunts often earned him covering shots in big surfing magazines and even prizes from the Sunday Times and National Geographic. In some of his whirlpool videos, Jacob would often throw stuff at a vortex and record random objects getting sucked down by the powerful currents. But in most of his videos, he would actually swim in the whirlpools himself, which is extremely dangerous as the swirling currents could easily pull a person under in seconds. On May 28, 2013, the whirlpool that made Hale Estuary famous surfaced again, as it did a few times a year. And Jacob was determined to swim in it to capture some cool-looking footage for his channel. That day, he ran up to his friend and artist David Rain's house and asked him to film him as he swam around the whirlpool. David had collaborated with Jacob in the past, and seeing how excited his friend was, he agreed.
It's terrifying.
Just like in the rest of his YouTube videos, Jacob brought a prop to the harbor to make his video more eye-catching to his viewers, and for this particular video, he decided the prop would be a horse mask. For several minutes, Jacob swirled around the vortex's edge, letting the current carry him in a circle without dragging him down. At one point in the video, he mentions to his friend that swimming in a whirlpool was a lot like surfing because it was all about flowing with the currents. After filming for about 25 minutes, David mentions that they probably have enough footage and tries to get Jacob to come out of the water.
25 minutes?
Riding the current of it with your body. Are you? Yeah, it's really similar to surfing. Just flowing with it. That's pretty scary.
Bro, it almost got you.
You got enough? I should really make the most of it. I don't know what else to do.
Instead of getting out, Jacob asked David to hand him his stick-mounted GoPro so he could capture one last bit of underwater footage before calling it a day.
Greediness, bro.
A few seconds after he dived down, David started to worry as Jacob hadn't come back up to the surface. When he yelled his friend's name and received no response, he ran to the other end of the quay where the water flowed into a pool. That's when he saw his friend face down in the water and knew it was too late. Jacob was gone. In March of 2014, Jacob's last footage was uploaded to YouTube with the haunting caption at the end of the video reading, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever." At age 28, Jacob lost his life doing what he loved most. His funeral was attended by dozens more people than the church could accommodate, and they all gathered to celebrate his life and remember him as the fearless adventurer he was. A year after his passing, the harbor was renovated, and the whirlpool that had captivated Jacob and ultimately taken his life disappeared forever.
Got greedy, bro.
James Stobe was a YouTuber known for his unique train hopping videos, where he traveled across the country by riding on the back of freight trains, delighting his fans with his original piano playing, deadpan humor, and hilarious commentary on everything.
Is he gonna get hit by a train?
Due to the risk of falling off the train or getting caught between moving cars, train hopping is extremely dangerous. But that hasn't stopped people from doing it since before the Great Depression. And it definitely didn't stop James, or Stobe the Hobo as he often referred to himself on his YouTube channel of almost 60,000 subscribers and just a little over 60 videos. In some of his videos, you'll find comments from people claiming that they had met Stobe at bars and assumed he was lying when he told them he train hopped across the country filming his adventures. But every time, Stobe surprised them with some pretty awesome footage of his cross-country train hopping trips. From Palm Beach to Jacksonville, Stobe loved sharing his raw experience of life on the rails with his audience, who always supported him in his unending search for some pizza and a cold beer. Sadly, the adventure came to a tragic end for Stobe on November 8, 2017, when a deadly train accident in Baltimore took his life. Unfortunately, due to the lack of media coverage of his passing, it's hard to know what exactly happened to James Stobe. But the most familiar sources claim that he either fell off an overpass or his backpack got caught on a passing Amtrak train as he was standing on a bridge. Because his death left so many questions unanswered, a lot of his fans submitted requests for the Baltimore Police Department to release more information on the case, but they were asked to remain respectful of Stobe's family and give them space. As of 2024, most of Stove's fans still don't know exactly what happened to him. But if one thing's for sure, Stove the Hobo passed away doing what he loved most, and his legacy will live on forever.
I guess, bro.
High on Life was
Doing
a
what
pretty
you
popular
love.
YouTube channel with over 600,000 subscribers.
I guess that's a positive way to look at it, man. The whirlpool one, the train one, doing what you love and you pass away doing that. I suppose so, bro. You know, I can't quite understand putting your life at risk all the time like that, but everybody's different, I guess.
Subscribers at its peak. Starting in 2011, the High on Life crew uploaded more than 400 videos showing their audience what it was like to make a living as full-time travelers. From exploring beautiful tropical paradises, to cliff jumping, to diving sunken ships, High on Life always uploaded really cool videos of the crew's adventures across the globe. Living life by their motto, if you can, you should, embracing life to the fullest was at the heart of everything they did. As mentioned in their channel description, part of their mission was to inspire their audience to get out and explore the world. For several years, the High on Life channel grew quickly, with travel content being released frequently. But on July 3, 2018, a tragic accident would forever change the lives of the 10 team members and their audience.
10?
That day, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police reported that 3 people had been swimming in one of the pools at the top of Shannon Falls when they suddenly slipped and fell into a pool about 100 feet below.
Oh my lord.
Shortly after, the bodies of the 3 victims were confirmed to belong to Riker Gamble, Alexei Lyak, and Megan Scraper. Riker and Alexei were High on Life members, while Megan was Alexei's longtime partner. Tragically, it was confirmed by the police that Riker and Alexei were trying to rescue Megan, who had slipped into fast-moving water before the 3 of them fell 100 feet.
Bro.
Through tears, the remaining members of the High on Life crew shared a touching goodbye message for Riker, Alexei, and Megan on their YouTube channel, remembering them as the kind, outgoing, life-loving people they were. Throughout the investigation, there were rumors that the 3 of them had been filming a video at the time of the accident, but this wasn't 100% confirmed. In the aftermath of the tragic incident, a GoFundMe page was started to cover the funeral expenses, raising close to 30,000 Canadian with the help of their loyal audience. After uploading 5 tribute videos, the High on Life crew continued uploading videos of their travel adventures, honoring their friend's legacy. The last video they uploaded was 2 years ago.
Man. I don't know if
2009, fitness
I
model
could
and
keep
actor
going after
Greg
that,
Blair
bro. I'd be
uploaded
too, I don't know, messed up. It wouldn't feel the same. There's 10 people and you lose 3 just like that, just like the snap of a finger pretty much, bro. Before you even really know what's happening, they're gone. Bro, that'd be a lot. Going from 10 to 7, I mean, even just seeing that picture where they were making a video, explaining, what happened, or I don't know what they were talking about, but the video that they were showing, when the 7 of them were doing it, bro, I never heard of them before, but just knowing that there was 10 of them and then seeing 7, bro, I kind of got chills. Not gonna lie, that's
120
props to them for
where he motivated his subscribers to work
honoring
out,
them,
challenge
though.
their bodies and minds, and leave a lasting legacy. In a lot of his videos, he inspired his followers with a philosophy of extreme discipline and seizing every day as an opportunity to become a better version of themselves. Throughout his career, Greg inspired hundreds of thousands of young men to push beyond their limits, embrace hard work, and grab life by the horns. As a West Point graduate and Army Ranger who had jumped out of more than 1,000 planes throughout his career, Greg really did practice what he preached. Sadly, in 2015, Greg lost his life at the age of 37 after being hit by a Metrolink commuter train in Burbank, California.
God damn.
According to witnesses, he had been shooting a video for his website with 2 crew members
On
when the
train
accident
tracks.
took place. Based on the police report, it appears that Greg was either trying to outrun a train and get an amazing shot for his website, or he mistakenly believed that an oncoming train was on a parallel track to his instead of the track he was on.
Bro, why would you even
Either way,
chance
several
that?
sources confirmed that at some point while he was running on the tracks, he tripped, fell, and couldn't get up in time to avoid the oncoming train.
Oh god.
Based on one witness's testimony, Greg had been holding a camcorder in his hand when he was struck by the train, but this was never officially confirmed. Chillingly, a bystander took a photo of Greg standing near the tracks just a few moments before the incident. Another witness named James A. Brown claims he saw a security camera video of Greg running on the tracks as the train approached him from behind.
He had on all black, the train went by, I saw him stumbled over the tracks. He had a camcorder in his hand, something like yours, and then that was it. The train stopped.
And you didn't see, you just saw him walking across the track.
Well, I saw him stumble over the tracks as the train was going by, and then it stops right there.
So he was trying to get across the tracks
It's still
before
not
the
completely
train
clear
even
what
got
Greg
there.
was attempting to do, but this wasn't the first time he had used train tracks as a prop for his workout videos. In other videos, he had been filmed doing push-ups on the tracks, playing with fire
Bro,
and
there's
taunting
no
death as he
point.
moved out of the way of oncoming trains just in time to avoid impact.
That's so dumb,
Unfortunately,
man.
he couldn't react quick enough that afternoon in 2015. To this day, Greg is remembered as a prime example of what it means to live boldly, and through his hundreds of thousands of fans, friends, and family, his legacy will live on forever.
Play stupid
Tor
games,
Ekhoff,
win
also
stupid
known as
prizes, I
Avatar,
guess.
is a Norwegian YouTuber who rose to fame with his videos where he would do some pretty risky stuff on frozen waters.
Oh no,
including
no, bro. This shit right here, nah. Being trapped underneath ice, I think that's everybody's, like, that has to be, you know, one of everybody's biggest fear. Like, being trapped underneath ice and freezing water, and you're not able to get out. Oh my god, bro. I can't even talk about that. That has to be, like, everybody's biggest fear, man, or one of them. Bro.
ice skating on thin sheets of ice and diving in ice holes shirtless. On his journey to break the 1 million follower mark, Apator captivated his viewers by accompanying his stunts with some very unique habits, including drinking entire bottles of vodka, rolling around in the snow half naked in sub-zero temperatures,
the
and even
hell?
drinking engine oil just for fun. In his channel description, he
What?
mentioned how he was born in
Okay.
1964 and lived in Norway where he worked in a paint factory. He also confirmed that what he drank in his videos was real vodka, but that his uploads should not be interpreted as any sort of advertisement for the Norwegian vodka brand he was drinking. Throughout his YouTube career, Apator's audience fell in love with his extremely quirky style and his unique antics, which earned him the support of well over 1.3 million followers as of his last video. Sadly, on November 27, 2021, just a few days after he turned 57 and eerily posted a video titled, "I am not dead, I'm 57 today," Apator fell through the ice on a frozen lake near the town of Kongsberg while shooting some footage of himself ice skating. Before he started skating, he had sent a text informing the person he lived with that everything was okay and that he was looking forward to capturing some good footage. After falling through the ice, Tor quickly tried climbing back out, but because the temperature wasn't cool enough to freeze back the edges, it kept breaking under his weight, leaving him trapped. After a while, Tor was picked up by a group of divers and sent by air ambulance to a nearby hospital. The doctors tried everything to bring him back to life, but it was too late as Apator had been in the water too long. In the last video he uploaded, thousands of his loyal followers expressed their condolences and sadness at his passing. Even in 2024, Apator is seen by his followers and the YouTube community as somewhat of a legend, a guy who dared to live life differently from most people and wasn't afraid to show it. It says a lot about his content that even after his death, his videos are still receiving thousands and thousands of views from fans and curious viewers all around the world.
Man.
Albert Dyrland was a Danish actor and YouTuber who was best known for making
It's not,
comedy
that didn't
sketches
end
and
how I
music
thought it
videos.
was gonna end. I mean, he fell through the ice and then he died because he was in the water for too long, bro. That's not how I thought that was gonna end.
For his songs.
Wow, that's
Since
brutal.
2016, Albert uploaded over 220 videos to YouTube, earning him the love of over 170,000 subscribers. In 2018, he also starred in a comedy movie named Team Albert, which follows the life of a high schooler who wants to become YouTube famous. The movie would actually go on to win the Blockbuster Audience Award at the 2019 Danish Film Awards. On July 28, 2021, Albert was hiking Mount Seceda in the Italian Alps and filming a video for his channel with some friends. During the hike, he uploaded a story to Instagram where he showed his beautiful surroundings to his followers. Sadly, that same day, as he was recording a video on his phone, he fell off the mountain and plummeted more than 600 feet to his
Holy
death. After the
fudge!
incident, a rescue helicopter was
600
sent to the
feet?
location, but unfortunately he was pronounced dead at the scene. From what I found, Mount Seceda is a part of the Dolomites, a limestone mountain range known for its steep walls, sharp cliffs, and sudden drop-offs, all of which likely contributed to the tragic accident. The investigation revealed that Albert and his friends had been hiking on a route that links two mountain peaks, but it's unclear what exactly he and his friends were doing when Albert fell off the mountain. In the aftermath of his passing, thousands of loving fans shared their condolences, referring to him as a Danish YouTube icon and one of the best content creators in Denmark. With more than 90 million views on his channel throughout his career, Albert was loved by both his Danish and international audience. His tragic death shook the YouTube community and served as a harsh reminder that capturing footage in extreme terrain comes with its own set of risks.
Yep.
To this day, Albert is remembered by his fans for his humor, talent, and the joy he brought to so many people.
Man. Bro, that's tumbling 600 feet, bro. I mean, all of those were pretty brutal. The freaking whirlpool, I mean, they all could have been avoided. Clearly, but, yeah, like the whirlpool one, bro, that anything involving water is just freaking scary, bro. Like drowning has to be like one of the worst ways to go, bro. And especially being like the ice water one, that one scared me, bro, because I was 100% expecting to hear he fell into the ice, he couldn't find the hole where he fell through, and then he was trapped underneath the ice. I was fully expecting to hear that. Yeah, dude, like I said, the phrase "play stupid games, win stupid prizes" is kind of what it is, but you know, like what was mentioned in this video quite a few times, they're doing what they love, you know, they're enjoying life, I guess. You know, not really afraid of dying. Or maybe they were, just not as much as, you know, the average person possibly. Yeah, they were just thrill seekers, they were risk takers, man, and that's what I think of, like, this is what I think about every time I see videos of, like, people doing free climbing and climbing up skyscrapers with, like, no harnesses or anything on, climbing towers, you know, free climbing towers, bro, like, that's what I think about. I'm like, bro, you're gonna do this one time, it's gonna be your last time, like, all it takes is one little slip, like, my hands are sweaty even just thinking about that. It takes your hands getting sweaty one time and your hand to just go, whoop, slip one time and you're done, bro. Like, don't know how them people do that. Don't know how a lot of people do any, like, in this video, don't know how they do any of that stuff, bro. Like, I don't know, man, but hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I will catch you all in the next one.